few weeks ago, we learned that a company called Nextdoor is going public through a SPAC deal. Are you familiar with Nextdoor? Do you use it?
I do not know. I don't use it, but I have heard of it. Yes.
Okay, they are like the social network for neighborhoods.
Yep.
Um, people report on neighborhood watch programs, and you operate on Nextdoor. People post things for their neighbors to read on Nextdoor, items for sale, things like that. They're merging with a SPAC called Khosla Ventures Acquisitions 2. Ticker symbol is KVSB. It values the company at $4.3 billion. Just to put that in context, that is very, very small for a social media platform. Snap is valued at over 110 billion. Pinterest, even after its recent fall, is valued for something like, I want to say, $37 billion. So a little over $4 billion is not a high valuation for a social media company, especially with some of these impressive numbers. So listen to this. 1 out of 3 U.S. households has a member registered on Nextdoor.
Huh.
1 out of 3.
Really?
They're in over 275,000 neighborhoods in the U.S. They have over 60 million verified users, 27 million weekly active users. You mentioned Square's Cash App has 40 million active users.
Man.
So they're pretty close. And speaking of Square, you know who the CEO of Nextdoor is?
If you tell me Jack Dorsey, I'm going to go ahead and end the show right
Close.
now.
It's Sarah Fryer.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's
That's
a
why she left
connection
Square.
there.
She
Yep.
left Square to be the CEO of Nextdoor.
That's right. Now I remember that.
She is personally participating in the PIPE investment round,
Oh,
as
wow.
well as being the CEO. Nextdoor's they have a big opportunity to monetize. I mentioned that impressive membership base with over 60 million registered users.
Yeah.
The average active user generates about $10 in annual revenue for Nextdoor. That's about 1/6 of what the average Twitter user generates. Big opportunity to monetize. They are not a profitable business yet, but in social media world, as long as you're growing and delivering the growth numbers, no one really cares about profitability just yet. At some point, people will, but right now, they grew 49% year over year in 2020.
Yeah.
If you're delivering numbers like that, profitability will come eventually.
Yep.
Eventually, when the merger goes through, hopefully later this year, the ticker symbol will be KIND, KIND. Nextdoor's mission is to create a kinder world through neighborhoods, and that's where the name, the ticker comes from. But the user engagement statistics are just kind of off the charts with this one. They're getting almost $700 million of cash in the SPAC deal, and I'm really curious to see what Sarah Fryer can do with it, because she was an absolute rock star at Square, and I'm really curious to see where she takes this one. It could be the next great social media company.